Thinking about swapping all these out for the gourmet biscuits.
Frank's already messed stuff around. Nobody'll know where anything is.
Jakey. It's all about the eye line. When you're sat there eating your bellinis...
Keeping it real.
You do not want to be looking at toilet cleaner and toothpaste.
I thought this was supposed to be about my science project. Not about impressing Dr. Kavanagh.
Ever heard of killing two birds with one stone, Jakey?
You're shameless, you. It's going to be well weird. 6 people eating posh food in a shut-up shop. I mean, do you really think he's going to appear with flashing lights and fireworks? Like an X Factor judge?
Isn't lunch break over? Go back to school. And be nice to Leanna. And Mrs. Kavanagh.
We call her Miss Stepney. And I'm always nice to her. She's cool, unlike Leanna.
Hey, we don't get anywhere if we don't sweat the small stuff, JK.
Is the small stuff writing your own reviews and pimping me out to the judge's daughter?
Still no courier? Did you call them?
Yeah. She said something about a logistics problem.
It's just typical that, innit? I mean, they're never late, but the one week I want a copy...
I'll call them again later. Anyway, it'll be online. Come and help me with these shells, will you?
Yeah, well, it's already done some good. Did you hear me, David? I've got news.
Oi.
What? Sorry, what?
Witness care just called, and another girl has come forward to complain about Phil. So, because of me and her and the piece in the Courier, he's only gone and changed his plea to guilty.
Oh, that's amazing.
Aww.
We're dead proud of you, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no. I was hoping once you'd slept on it.
I did sleep on it. I thought about what happened yesterday, and when I woke up, I decided this was the right thing to do.
Look, you're not thinking straight. Nobody's thinking straight. Look, Jay can go to Megan's house when he wants. There is no reason why you and Amber should move out. It's ridiculous. Jay wouldn't want this.
Has he said anything?
I haven't seen him this morning.
Well, maybe he 99% doesn't want me to move into the B&B.
He didn't mean you should do this.
What are you now, my brother's interpreter?
No, I'm his father and your father. And I won't allow the family to be ripped apart. I know Jay doesn't really think you did anything wrong.
Jay doesn't want to think I've done anything wrong. But I know my brother. And when I look into his face, I can see him wondering. This investigation could go on for weeks. We're all better off with me and Amber somewhere else.
Hello? Hey. What's this? This is Brew 1, Batch 1, Winkles Ginger Ale.
Sorry?
Yeah, we haven't got the proper label sorted yet.
But we are working on a slogan.
What, you made this?
Yeah, with some help.
You said you'd hand a few out for us, remember? For some feedback.
Yes, I do remember saying that, babe, but I didn't actually think you'd go and do it. And that was just a week ago. You can't make beer in a week.
Brew.
Sorry?
You brew beer like you bake bread.
Oh, do you? Heard yourself. A few bottles. You think your hair Carlsberg, do you? How have you done this so quickly?
Ginger beer is quick.
Yeah, no, that helped. I mean, it's practically a family business.
I better go. Are you still on for tea? Yeah. Oh, what's this?
Babe, seriously, would not touch that if I were you. Uncle Zach's involved.
Don't listen to her, all right? It's good stuff.
We've just been pooling resources and he has the kit, so...
And he knows tons.
Does he now?
Yeah, but this is us, all right? Nothing to do with Dad.
Charity's going to hand a few out, get some word of mouth going.
Seriously, I really wouldn't if I were you. OK, kids, I'm really sorry, but this is not what I signed up to. So go away, do it properly, get the right paperwork, and maybe then we'll talk, yeah? And seriously, if your dad really has had any hand in this, I'd be testing it on someone you hate first. I'm not having my punters drop dead because of Zach, the mad scientist. OK?
That's enough of that, I think.
Magic touch.
Yeah, you reckon you'd come around the scrapyard and shut Jimmy up?
No. I was worried he'd never bond with me properly, the way everything was kind of interrupted.
You know, actually, you were with him loads. Yeah, me and Vic made sure of that. We brought him in all the time. You didn't know it.
Maybe that's what made the difference.
No. I just think you're a natural.
Where are you going?
Back to work. And then I'm gonna go meet Aaron for something to eat later.
Can I come?
What, to the scrapyard?
No, with you and Aaron. Come on, Robert. What's the problem? You said it yourself. If we're going to make this work, we all need to rub along together one way or another. Might as well start now.
Okay, I'll I'll text you that, yeah?
Do you want a Wingles? What?
It's ginger beer. Just not like your childhood picnics.
What picnics? Well, ignore him, he's posh.
You want to try one?
No, thanks.
In for a penny.
So it's quite strong.
I've drunk ginger beer before.
Well, it's ale.
I thought it was beer. Is there not a difference?
You are thirsty.
Should we take this as a compliment?
You can take it how you like. But yeah, very nice.
You off away somewhere?
Hang on, listen to this. This goes to prove it only takes a brave woman to come forward to make others feel safe talking about their experiences. Oh, did you hear that? These comments are amazing.
You know what happened to Wendy and Nigel, don't you, last year's winners?
Did they take over the world?
Contract with a high-end supermarket. Honestly, Jakey, they are minted now. Range Rover the works.
Do you know what? I really feel like I've turned something horrible into, well, I was going to say positive, but maybe not that, but at least some good's come out of it. Like if women feel they can talk about it now.
Yeah, it's really good.
Trace, it's great, but do you not think, like, you should drop it now? I mean, you've won.
Nobody won, David. There's no winner.
Oh, Sam, sorry, we're closed.
What are you all dressed up for?
Because we've got guests coming, so...
Why?
Why? Because... Hi! Oh, sorry, mate, he's closed. Ignore him, please. Just come in.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
David, I've heard a lot about you. All bad.
Oh, hope not.
Hi, Jake. Hi, Mr. Metcalf. Mrs. Metcalf.
Can I get some bog roll then?
What?
Lisa were in there for hours this morning. She's used it all up, so I've had to wait. Go on. Why won't let me do one at work? Not after last time. I've been looking forward to this all day.
No, Sam, please. Honestly, no charge. Just...
Nice one. I'll think of you when I'm...
Please, come in. Sit down.
Ross, come on. Ross, I know you're in there. I just want 5 minutes. Ross, please.
He's in.
What?
I saw him going in about 10 minutes ago, so I'm pretty sure he's in.
And what's it got to do with you?
No harm in being helpful, is there?
Well, I don't find you very helpful, so...
Catch him later, maybe.
How about you stay out of my business, maybe?
Why the hostility? I told you and your dad, whatever it is buried.
Except you're always here, aren't you? You or your master holding the side of the lead. You want to be helpful? Stay out my face.
I thought about surprising you at work, but then I saw the car outside and I guessed you'd be,
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Why should anything have to be the matter for me to pop in and see my 2 favourite boys?
Do you fancy a couple?
In a sec. First I want to talk to you about a proposition.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the flat. The other one, next door. It's still empty, isn't it?
Well, it's nearly finished and we're looking for a tenant.
Well, there you go then. You found her.
It's not cheap, and...
No, what he means is it's got to pay what it owes, so we can't do any favours.
And I would not be asking for any. But I heard it was lying empty. And while I'm seeking a bit of employment, I thought, why don't I help those 2 lads out?
What do you mean, help us out?
They've got a spare room, so what if I keep there for a little while while I'm building up my deposit, do a bit of work around the house, you know, for free and all. And then, when I'm ready, they get themselves a tenant, a reliable one, and we've all done each other a favour. Win-win.
Hang on, what, moving here? Why did you let her in?
She's your grandmother.
Just don't let her in the house.
What do you mean? I told you.
It makes so much sense, doesn't it? We don't have to talk about everything now, but... I love that brew now.
We weren't expecting this.
I know, I was imagining sandwiches and school gossip, not Michelin star.
Just a few nibbles.
You'll have to make sure you're paired up for all your work in future.
Oh, I love the cheesy things, Mrs. Metcalf.
Oh, Tracy, call me Tracy.
Yes, they are chili, walnut and goat cheese crostini.
Try saying that after your second glass of wine.
I think you've already had your second glass of wine.
I'm just cross because he's the designated driver.
Oh, what a shame. You're missing out. Perhaps you could get a taxi. Oh, my dad could give you a lift.
What, no limousine?
Liam, this is amazing.
I know.
Anyone would think we've been lured here under false pretenses to be impressed by the gourmet food.
So what have we got here?
Well, everything that we've got out is either off the shelves or things that we have stocked over the last 6 months. We're only a small retailer, so we like to rotate what we sell, respond to demand. At any time, you could find an organic pea and mint soup or our famous 7-seeded sourdough loaf over there. Or even a fruit and nut tea loaf for afters.
And then you can floss, brush, and gargle.
Well, you know, we need to be useful as well as fancy. The nearest supermarket's a drive away, and there's a lot of older people in the village, so, you know, we're a lifesaver when it comes to 6 o'clock and you realise you've run out of dishwasher tabs.
Or bog roll.
Yes, thank you, Jacob. Perhaps you should start on your atomic...
Oh, atomic mass and isotopic abundance.
That. Jake, maybe go next door.
Yes.
Start your homework.
Why don't you take some of this through with you? Yeah? I'm just going to pop these in the recycling.
Yeah, I was only teasing. I love what you're doing here. You're serving the community good, honest food, and you're running a proper family business.
Ms. Ladderbanks.
Old lady from the vets. Used to live there. Just check it.
Very neighbourly.
Actually, Graham. I was looking for Debbie earlier.
And?
You haven't seen her, have you?
No, don't think so.
I'll catch up with her.
Yeah, it's going well. Really well. I mean, the doctor's nice, and David hasn't busted blood vessel yet, so that's a bonus. yeah, just trashing the place, yeah. No, just putting out some of the empties. Thought I'd get some fresh air, to be honest. I mean, I've been on my best behaviour for like an hour, and we all know what a strain that is. Yeah, everything's fine. Actually, V. No. It's not.
Not even allowed to finish me brew. You're in such a hurry to get rid. Is that what family means these days?
We haven't got room for a lodger, I'm sorry.
It's only till I've got the money for my own place. You don't realise you'll be getting a cook and cleaner and all.
We don't need a cook.
Could do with a cleaner from what I saw.
I don't understand. Why haven't you asked Eric?
Because I'm nobody's charity case is why.
What? You don't mind being ours?
Your family.
Go and ask him. He'd be hurt to think that you'd come here without speaking to him first. Sorry, Gran.
Graham? The CCTV.
Yeah?
There's files missing from the kitchen.
Is it important?
I don't know. Is it?
Maybe the camera's on the blink. We should get it checked. Is that all?
Well, she can't stay here. No room, what with Debbie and the kids. It's chocker.
Well, you know how pushy she can be. She nearly got past Robert. She'll have you and Charity sharing.
Of my dead body. And Charity's. And hers, actually. But thank you for the warning.
Hey, where's that babby of yours then?
Diane's got him.
He's a proper little cutie.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Sam, you drunk?
Aye, no. Hey, tell you what though, right impressed. You lot haven't killed each other yet.
Well, you just got to get to know each other, don't you?
It's a shame, innit? What they're doing at Treetops.
Why? What are they doing at Treetops?
Have you not heard? They're knocking it all down. No use for it focusing after all that work and all. Proper sad as that.
Sammy, what you got there?
Nothing.
Sammy?
No, no, it's mine.
Where did you get that? You know what make you talk.
Bell and Lachlan walking them about outside. I tell you what, it's proper strong and all. They've gone now. Don't tell him I said that, will you?
Rebecca?
Sorry, I'm just not really in the mood. I'm gonna go home.
No, don't get upset.
Don't, please. I just want some alone time with Seb.
Nan? I just about managed to scrape up the money for a hot cup of tea, so I thought I'd come in and stay warm.
They haven't actually kicked you out.
Well, it's not very nice hanging around where you're not wanted.
Oh. Well, the answer's obvious, isn't it? Eric. He's rattling around in that big empty barn.
No, I'm not asking him. Do I really look like the kept woman type? Having to ask if I can put up a picture or paint a wall.
Well, I mean, you're hardly the DIY type either. Oh, come on, you're being stupid. Just ask him.
No, I can look after myself.
Oh, fine, whatever. Well, it's your choice, but you're going to need somewhere. Right, I'm going to get a coffee. Do you want anything?
No. Oh, come on.
Dad, we're talking about renting a room 5 minutes away. I'm not emigrating to Australia.
Australia?
I said I'm not.
Priya, I love you. I don't want an empty bedroom. I want you at home.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, Rishi, love. I'm sorry, I couldn't help overhearing. Looks like you might have an empty room.
Ah, where have you been? I was worried about you. We thought you'd fallen in.
With the rubbish. No.
Has he been any help?
Yeah, loads.
You don't need to spare his feelings. If he's useless, just tell him.
Well, at least we have someone to blame if we get an F.
So, how did you two meet? Was it through the business? Which business?
Tracy used to work for my dad. He owns a little boutique B&B. It's just at the top of the street there.
How's the cleaner?
Oh, you were more than a cleaner. Had loads of responsibilities.
What, a mop?
My dad really came to rely on her.
When something needed cleaning.
You must be very proud.
Oh, at how far I've come.
No, of this place.
David used to be a counsellor before he met me. That's very impressive.
Not really.
Is that where you get your debating skills from?
No, he's just naturally argumentative.
Can you believe he never even told me? I had to find out for myself. I mean, it's just amazing the things you discover about your partner, isn't it?
It's no biggie.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of either. I mean, not that I would be ashamed of anything in David's past. I'm sure he's got his secrets, but none of us are perfect, are we? These are nice.
I had to think about opening up the shop again.
I bet he never told you I slept with men for money, did he?
Maybe we should go.
And just because years ago I was a prostitute, it doesn't mean you have to leave. Besides, David's got 2 more sweet tasting courses coming up, ain't you, David? Hey! Rebecca? Hey, you're okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be? Not sure about Diane, though. Think Seb gave her the runaround. I think he's bored of me. You wouldn't give it a go, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
I just think he's...
Thanks very much, guys.
I'm really sorry. We've had a few issues.
What, are you apologising for me now?
Thank you so much, Tracy. The food was incredible.
Am I allowed to shake a hand, David?
Maybe we should just slip away.
Did I really, honestly deserve that?
I found the papers in the bin, David.
I didn't want the whole village reading about it. I was trying to protect you. Thinking about it, it might have been a mistake. But tell me one thing, why could you not wait until they'd gone?
Because you so obviously wanted me to. Do you know what? I didn't choose this. Any of it. But I've had to deal with it alone because you haven't even been able to look me in the eye since. I mean, are you really that ashamed of me? Just be honest, David!
Am I meant to be proud?
Wow.
I'm sorry, but you said be honest.
He's obviously ashamed of me. I can't even look at him.
You think he's ashamed of you? Why? Because of what happened to the newspapers?
Partly. Partly his face when I told everyone.
Told everyone what?
What I used to do.
You what?
I told him. I told him I used to sleep with men for money. Dr. Cameron, Miss Stepney, his charming wife, and Jacob's favourite teacher. All sat listing their amazing achievements. He's great at science. She plays the piano. I was a hooker. Then suddenly everyone decides it's time to leave.
Wow. Awkward. And yet brilliant. Make us a brew.
I tried to put it out of my mind, I swear. But it had been building for weeks. And then I'm sat there watching David creeping around everyone. It's like I'm in this bubble. Like I'm there, but I'm not really there. And all I can see in my head is him trying to hide those newspapers.
Kitchen camera's been disabled.
By a person, or is something wrong with it?
Well, it's on again now, so I'd say a person. Who isn't very good at covering their tracks.
What do you mean?
That's the feed from the hall camera exactly when the kitchen camera got turned off. Up closer. Interesting.
Does it taste any better after the fifth one?
Oh, so this is it? Dr. Evil's lair.
I don't know why you're being so down about it. You've not even tried it yet.
Well, sweetheart, I have. We all have, years ago at family dues. And we've all learnt our lesson. That is why I've said I don't want it on my premises. I've seen grown men, after a couple of swigs, clutch their stomachs and double up like accordions.
Well, Mr. Potts has been drinking this all afternoon and he's not doubled up. Zach's been amazing.
All right, and he knows loads.
Yeah, and he's lent us all the gear.
Yeah, I thought I'd get out all my old equipment, you know. Give him a head start, like. I thought you'd be more encouraging.
Oh, come on, just try it.
It's very, very good.
Just you wait till Diane gets hold of you.
Oh. Come on, Charles. I mean, well, look at their faces. They've been so excited about this. At least give them a chance. Get them back down the pub and teach them a bit about the business. Eh?
Priya's got it into her head that moving out of the family home with her little girl into the B&B is the answer. I've explained to her it's a crazy idea.
It's no big deal.
It's a big deal to me. And it's a bad decision.
It's a few weeks. Just until the doctors and social services work out what's happened. Dad's overreacting.
It's entirely unnecessary. Tell her, Jay.
It's definitely unnecessary.
He's being nice. He thinks it's a good idea too.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea we stay here?
Jay? I can't tell her what to do.
If it's going to make seeing Eliza easier, then it's for the best. For the time being.
A stupid investigation.
No, Dad, I'm glad there's an investigation. There's a baby here with bruises and we all need to know how she got them. It's not the moving out that bothers me. It's a suspicion I can't take. I hope that's enough clarity for you both.
Dad? Dad?
Come back, please. We can talk about this. Finish off the chocolates. Just call me, please. Let me know you're okay.
Okay, not a colossal success, I'm guessing. What happened? Jacob decided to let his true feelings be known about his science partner.
No, it wasn't Jake who let the side down. Can we not do this now, please?
No. No, I'm worried. Son? Come on. It can't be that bad, surely.
You know, I hate myself sometimes. The worst husband ever. Terrible influence on Jake.
Tracy? Where is she?
Just gone. I let her down, Dad.
I never thought anyone would have to find out. I hated the idea. But when it happened, I thought it might feel like letting it go. You know? Watching it float away.
Sorry it don't work like that, does it? I mean, it's a part of you, kid.
Surely it's got to be better, getting it out. Better than keeping it trapped inside.
I think David preferred the trapped inside option.
Well, then he didn't deserve you, does he? I'm sorry, but he knew the rest, right? He knew about the phone lines, he knew about the film. There are exceptions, but generally speaking, women who have tons of choices don't choose to sit at the other end of a phone, hyperventilating while some stranger gets his rocks off.
David's quite innocent.
No, babe, he's a grown-up. And he don't get to pretend that he's not part of the same world as us.
Yeah, but I saw his reaction. He was genuinely gutted.
And did any part of you fancy him in that moment when you saw his reaction? Or even like him? Because I'm sorry, but right there, what you saw, that's him. That's the man you married.
I don't know if this is helping.
She might not like it, okay? But I am actually helping. Babe, listen to me. You are a kind, clever, beautiful young woman. And David is unbelievably lucky to have you by his side. Okay? And if you had to do some things years ago whilst he was pricing up groceries, things that you regret now and didn't even like anyway, well, I'm sorry, but the only reaction that's acceptable from him is support. That and maybe a really expensive present. Listen, it took me a long time to work that out by myself. And I'm still angry that I had to. Because the people that you give your love to, it is their job to make your burden a bit lighter. And do you know what? If they don't, maybe they're not worth it.
Oh, you're still here.
We were just waiting for the taxi to the restaurant.
Rebecca's gone.
But where?
I don't know. She asked me to go upstairs, check on Seb, and then she scarpered. I waited a bit to see if she came back, but...
Why would she do that?
If I had the answer to all these questions, I wouldn't be in here looking for her, would I? You haven't seen her, have you?
She's not been back here. Vic, maybe she's just gone to the shop or something.
I went there and it's closed. Just this whole treetops thing, the way she reacted in here. I don't know, but I've just got this really awful feeling.
What, do you think maybe she's gone to Home Farm?
She might have. You've seen what she's like at the minute. She's so unpredictable.
We can get a taxi up there if you want. Just hang on.
Hello? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm back home now. I went for a walk, calmed down a bit. Have you got Seb with you? Is he all right? Listen, would you mind holding on to him for a bit? I'm absolutely shattered. I was gonna go upstairs for a kip. Is that terrible of me? Thanks. You're a lifesaver. All right, yep, bye.
Hello? Graham? Graham?
Rebecca?
Get out of my house!
Please.
You're disappointed in me, aren't you?
No. Just don't understand.
No. I don't understand either. I know she's the same person, but every time I look at her, I just keep seeing her taking money off that Phil.
What about before? When she answered the phone, what did you imagine?
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't have a go at me because I'm asking the question. You said it. And what about Layla?
What about her?
Well, you managed to look at her without seeing a stripper's pole.
Oh, will you stop it?
No, you stop it. Stop living in this dream world. We are talking about a young woman caught in a trap, making the best out of a very bad job.
I know. Obviously, I know that. And my head keeps telling me to snap out of it and be the husband that she deserves. But there's something else, a feeling in here, in my heart. I can't help seeing her differently. I don't want to. But I can't help it.
You don't think I had a moment when Valerie was diagnosed? We put it behind us. The only thing I regret is that it took as long as it did. But for once in your life, you let your head win. You go and find her and you talk to her and you apologize.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Just be useful. You can put these in the car if you like. And I want more time off of work.
Why?
They're all talking. I can tell by the way they're looking at me. Wait till they hear about this.
Pray. I'm really...
If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd probably want you to do the same thing. But I'd also want to find out how she really got those bruises. Bye, Dad.
We'll sort this stupidity out with the authorities. And you'll move back in a day or two.
Just let them do their job. It's important.
Don't look at me like that. It wasn't me who asked the question, remember? In the hospital, it was you.
Bit cloak and dagger all this, isn't it?
Earlier you said you did more than just install CCTV.
What do you have in mind?
Finding someone that doesn't want to be found. My uninvited guest. I need more information. Can you do it? You talk only with me. Not a word to anyone else. It's important.
Listen, it's not going to make it any quicker if you're holding back any information. I mean, is there a wife or girlfriend situation here? An affair?
No. It might be an employee situation. I don't know who I can trust.
Who does?
Charity exaggerates for effect. You know that, right?
So you mean he does deserve me?
She likes to paint herself as hard as nails, but she's not. Look at her whole history with Kane. What I'm saying is, it's easy to tell somebody else to lay down the law. We both know David's a good guy. All of this, it must have been a shock to him. Just don't do something drastic.
I'm sorry for barging in.
Don't worry.
I've got stuff I need to say. Mostly sorry.
Well, you don't have to go.
Oh, it's okay. I need to pop by work for something anyway.
Oh, Charles. Listen, have you got a second? Have a kind of proposition?
Oh, look at me. Looks like it's today propositions.
What?
If this is about you moving into the pub, then we haven't got the room.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Chaz, are you coming or what?
Sorry.
Ooh. Do you know what? I'm impressed. I like that warm tingle.
Why, have you had a little accident? Go and do some work, please, Marlon.
No, you... Is he going to be all right?
Oh, yeah. Diane made him walk it off. It was like watching a really slow game of pinball. Marlon dragged him in here for his own safety.
Oh, can we just get on with this, please?
All we want is to launch our first batch to pub regulars and get some feedback. That is it.
And what's your role in this, Uncle Zach?
Well, going forward, the next phase of the business...
Who are you, Alan Sugar?
Oh, try and be nice, will you?
I don't even like ginger beer, anyway.
It's ale. Sorry, I googled it.
We will think about helping you with the launch, all right? Just get all your paperwork and your compliances sorted, because we will be checking.
She's got mud everywhere.
Vic, go wake her up. I can't believe we sacrificed the night out just so she can catch up on her sleep.
There's no need to whisper.
Yeah, you're right.
Bit dazed. I had the weirdest dream. Yeah, thank you. Thank all of you. I wonder what's going on in that tiny little head of his.
Who's Aaron's?
Sorry. Here you go.
Do you know what? It's getting on for 8. You might as well keep him for the night, seeing as you're taking him out tomorrow.
Where did you get to?
Sorry?
Before, when you scarpered. Because wherever you went, it was clearly very muddy.
Oh, yeah, I have absolutely no idea.
Hey, come in a sec.
Been having a rejig?
Something like that. I've got something you're going to find very interesting.
Yeah, yourself?
It's nothing. Can't wait to see what you make of this on the CCTV. Take a look. You won't be disappointed. I don't know what you were expecting, but I'm sure it wasn't that.
When?
Earlier on. Powerful swing, hasn't she? Did some rejigging upstairs as well.
What are you going to do?
It's already done.
What's done?
I phoned the police.
Are you sure that's fair? There's obviously something wrong with it.
Think about it. All those cameras trained on Robert, and we've barely been able to catch him so much as pick his nose. And here comes his baby mother breaking in and going all gangster on the owner. Who knows what it's going to be able to give us?
I got it wrong. I didn't know how to help.
So you changed the subject? Avoided looking at me? Sneaked around hiding newspapers? I mean, you could have just asked.
It's hard to talk about.
For you? You find it hard?
Well, I don't want a row.
This isn't a row, David. You know that, yeah?
I just want us to get on with our lives. Forgive and forget.
I can't forget. And forgive who? You?
Both of us. Come back with me.
No.
Trace.
You go back. Leave me alone.
I thought we weren't having a row.
Have you any idea what I've had to put up with from you? Taking money and giving it to Layla, ruining our holiday, mooning after her. You take on social workers for Priya, but what about me? When I need you? You forgive me? You forgive me for something that made my life a misery before we even met?
When you put it like that, it sounds worse.
I don't need to feel bad about myself, just so I can spend my waking hours selling groceries in your corner shop.
What are you saying?
I've seen something in you that I really don't like. And I don't think I can ever unsee it.